Every day, come rain or shine, you work to support the people of Scotland. At the heart of communities across the country, you're responding to incidents and emergencies, helping people when they need you most. Whatever your role in Scottish Fire and Rescue, you are playing an important part in keeping your communities and the people within them safe. But who's there for you? Well, that's us, the Firefighters Charity. We're proud to be your health and wellbeing guide through both your professional and personal lives, providing you with the opportunities you need to make positive changes that are right for you. Whether your challenges are big or small, at home or at work, we're here to help you, your colleagues, peers, and loved ones to move forward healthier and happier. But don't just take our word for it. Over the next few minutes, you'll hear from your colleagues, people who recently turned to us for a whole range of different reasons.
I hadn't realised how much help there really was through the Firefighters Charity until I downloaded your app. And going through it, I've realised there's so much more out there, not just for firefighters, but for families and for lots of different needs.
I would also encourage anyone to use the app, which has got great support for anyone, whether it be proactive support or whether looking to engage with support through the centres or ongoing rehabilitation.
Now knowing what the charity has to offer for mental health as well as physical health, I think if I had looked back into the courses and attended some of the online webinars beforehand, I would have been more self-aware of my symptoms and my kind of issues as they were happening, and maybe prevented myself going down the road that I eventually did end up.
So I've read some articles on the Firefighters Charity Health and Wellbeing page and found some really useful tips to help manage your mental health, just to stop things building up.
As well as a whole host of online tools, resources and courses to help you to make positive changes to the way you live whenever you'd like to, we are, of course, also here when things go wrong. Whether it's an accident, an injury, concerns with your mental health, or something that's happened in your personal life, you can turn to us and we'll do whatever we can to help you.
I have suffered from chronic pain actually in both arms at different times. I was diagnosed with tennis elbow and required intense therapy and treatment, and got it from Jubilee House on 2 separate occasions, which was wonderful.
I broke my cruciate ligament, and luckily I was on an annual leave period at the time, so by the time it came to going back to work, I thought I was kind of alright to go back. I didn't really know what the problem was, just thought I'd kind of popped my knee. It turns out it was a bit more severe, but I thought I could stay on a run and just kind of manage the pain. And after a while it was getting to the point where I thought about booking sick, because it just felt like it was getting worse and worse. I spoke to occupational health in the fire service, and they put me onto a physiotherapist who eventually put me onto the Firefighters Charity. First of all, I got like a kind of remote assessment with one of the physiotherapists through like a kind of Zoom call, and then after that, straight away we organised dates and I managed to get myself down to Jubilee House. It was a very quick process. I wasn't expecting it to be that linear.
Thanks to the Firefighter Charity, after my cycling accident or when I needed help with my not only physical but also mental health later on in life, it was great to know that you can reach out. You know, it was not the happiest times of my life, both of these occasions, yet being able to ask for help and receive it straight away was great.
The Firefighters Charity helped me after I had a car accident, maybe about 10 years ago. I was on my way to work and I had a bad accident and I ended up having to be off work and was in hospital, etc. So if the charity wasn't there for me, I feel it would have took a lot longer for me to get the rehabilitation, get back to work. And knowing that I had that support there through the physio and everyone they'd done there, it was absolutely amazing. I was down there for 2 weeks. I got a lot of physio, kind of get involved with other groups. We've done a lot of walking, yoga, stuff that I felt I would probably have never tried, never experienced if it wasn't for the Firefighters Charity. So it opened my view to actually how important it is to have that there. If it wasn't for that, then I probably would have been off work a lot longer, and probably that would have affected my mental health as well, because I wasn't able to get back to work. So the charity is absolutely amazing in what they do, and people don't really realise what's involved and what's out there for it, the charity, not just physio, etc. There's loads of more stuff involved in it.
On hearing the options from the charity, my wife, post-operation from cancer treatment, attended Penrith Centre just for some relaxation time and to help focus on her recovery, which she found really beneficial. It's great that the charity is there from not only firefighters, it's there for family members as well to help them recover from any injuries, mental health or anything that they may need.
Any colleague that has ever needed any support, be it through mental health or physical health, I've always been there to say to them, listen, I've used the Firefighters Charity before, it's been really good for me and it's something that might benefit you as well when you can go online and have a look at the services that they offer and see if it will help you.
We lost a friend to suicide, and to know that the Firefighters Charity support there was extremely beneficial for us and our colleagues on the watch.
Retirement might be a long way off for some of you, or it might be just around the corner, but whenever you do get to that stage in your career, you can rest assured that we will still be there for you. While you can take advantage of our health and wellbeing opportunities from the day you join Scottish Fire and Rescue, you become a beneficiary for life after you've worked in the fire service for 5 years. So when you do retire, you can still take advantage of all the same opportunities and a few more to boot, such as our Living Well groups.
I've always been aware of the charity. Charities, I've never used it, thankfully, in that sense, but I've always been aware of it, and it's kind of pleasing to know that even though we're retired, it's still here and available for us. So it's a fantastic thing.
I mean, there's always stories that we've all known somebody who has been to Penrith or one of the other centres has had the help and the treatment that they've needed, and it's a reassurance to know, not only for us but for our families as well, because if your families take care, they're entitled to as well. It's absolutely great.
I might use it actually because I've just recovered from a knee operation myself, so it's quite handy to be here.
That's because you started working after you retired, that's why it's going.
That's it.
Whether you're just starting out in your career with Scottish Fire and Rescue or coming to the end of it, the Firefighters Charity will be with you all the way. You can find out how to access a huge range of online tools, resources and courses today by visiting our website or downloading the My Firefighters Charity app. But why does it matter? What difference can we make? Not only to you, but to the public you support.
I think it's really reassuring that we've got someone there for us, because we do, it might sound really cliche, but we are there for our community 24/7. You know, there's many of us that have got up during tea or left a family event to come out because we know that we are on call and we might be the only ones that are available at that time. So knowing that me and my colleagues are there for our community members and people who need us, knowing that we have someone there for us when we need them, is what makes the charity brilliant.
For anyone out there that doesn't know much about the Firefighters Charity and the work that they do, or indeed what the Scottish Fire and Rescue Service do, I definitely encourage you to have a look online, look at some of the videos, look at some of the great work that's been done by both organisations. By supporting the Firefighters Charity, you are supporting the Scottish Fire and Rescue Service, and hopefully it's a service that you never need, but you never know. One day you may need help from the Scottish Fire and Rescue Service. And I think most people will agree that it's good to know that the people that are going to be helping you also have people helping them.